So you're pregnant. You didn't plan this. You didn't want it. And now you have a choice to make. Take a breath. You can do this. I'm going to be real with you, though. The choices that our society and the media are going to present you with, they're not all equal. Right now, your baby's heart is already beating. That started about 21 days after conception. We're talking about another human being here, and not just any human being. Your baby. For whatever reason, this baby was given to you. You were chosen to be this child's mother. And no matter what's going on in your life, you can rise up and take this on. You can rock this. But right now, abortion is probably going to be suggested, even pushed on you by the people closest to you. They'll tell you it's your best option. They'll tell you to think of your future. They'll say you're not old enough, not young enough, not experienced enough, not financially stable enough, not educated enough. They might even threaten you. The thing is, you're already this baby's mother. This child is already here in the world, living and growing inside you. And what these people are suggesting to you is that you murder your own baby. And yeah, that sounds harsh, but I'm not going to lie to you. Not when your baby's life is on the line. You're the only one who can protect this child. You. But you're not alone. Not by a long shot. Fight for your baby. And reach out for help if you need it. We'll help you. Choose your baby. You've got what it takes. And you won't regret it.
Nowadays, abortion is becoming more and more acceptable. As time goes on, people seem to value the sanctity of life less and less. But let's not get distracted, and let's not forget that abortion is murder, and murder needs to be outlawed in all circumstances, in all scenarios. There are no exceptions. Abortion is murder, and it is immoral and unethical. Famous German philosopher Immanuel Kant wrote during the Enlightenment era. Kant was most famous for developing his categorical imperative theory. Through this theory, Kant stressed and encouraged society to put morality and ethics above everything else, above any personal desires, regardless of any outcomes, and regardless of any personal biases. Kant stressed that morality was possible without religion, that right and wrong and the knowledge to determine what was right and what was wrong lies within us. Through his categorical imperative theory, Immanuel Kant stresses to us that we all must do what's right and stand for what's moral and ethical. We all have moral obligations as a society. These moral obligations are derived from pure reason, and we must live by them, regardless of anything. Kant's first formulation is the universalizability principle. This basically says that by committing an immoral action, we universalize it, and it then becomes okay for everyone else to do the same action as well. Kant's second formulation is the formulation of humanity, which says that we should never use another human being simply for our own benefit. We should never use a human, and we should always consider the other person's benefit or interest as well. Using Kant's categorical imperative theory, we realize that we were all given a chance at life, an equal chance to become someone, but by terminating a pregnancy, we rob that child of the very same opportunity that we were given. Murder is immoral, and we would never allow a person to intentionally take the life of or harm another human being. Why is abortion the exemption to this rule? By choosing to support the pro-choice movement, we universalize the idea that murder is acceptable. Regardless of how we would be affected by the consequences of having a baby, we must vote to forbid abortions everywhere as our duty through the moral code. Although these children are unborn, they are human and they have rights, and by terminating them in the fetus stage, we violate these rights and their humanity. If we do not take a stand against abortion, then we are just as responsible for those deaths, even if we have not committed the procedure ourselves.